We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball, the opener of the final series of the year between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball. The 2-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Descalso, a 32-year-old veteran, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Almora stands at second with no outs. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Victor Caratini waits on deck. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire. Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Striding in, Javier Baez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having, up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. He's set, and the pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hayward is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
1-1. Back to first, and he throws it away. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Stepping up now, David Bodie. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air out towards shallow right. Martinez sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 2, the Cardinals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Cole Hamels is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a 2-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card winner.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward is going to get back and put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Piscalso from the outfield grass. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tap to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Hamels comes set. Here it is on 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 2-1. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 2-2. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He needs just 1 RBI to reach 100 for the season. We'll see if he can get to that plateau here. Pitch pops straight up. Hamels is there for it. And that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, Tony Kemp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 4, Tony Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way. Nope. And that misses, ball 1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Batting 8, the pitcher, number 35, Cole.
Into the box now, Paul Hamels. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Here comes the 1-0. Kemp breaks with the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick. but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Up next will be Francisco Arcia. 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. So now 2 men in scoring position.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Kemp, the runner at third. Hamels is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. Wong backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So striding forward now, Daniel Descalzo. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Outside, 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Jed Jerko now. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats.
Jed Jerko.
First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Modi scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
2-2, count.
The 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty. One man out. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Almora going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Every center fielder dreads this kind of a play, right? The ball's hit right at him and over his head. He turns and runs, leaps for it, but just can't make the play. It ends up coming off the wall, and by the time he can get the ball back in, it was a guaranteed triple.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Kemp is in pursuit. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now in the box, Alex Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Fastball called for strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Hamels into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another chance? Victor Caratini reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Victor Caratini.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Here's Javier Baez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. That ball is absolutely crushed. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Number 43 on the year for him, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's Jason Hayward now.
The right fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, David Bodie.
Digging in to try it again. David Bodie, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 4, Tony Kemp.
So in now for Chicago, Tony Kemp. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bader. And the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-2 Chicago. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Wong is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
In now, Harrison Bader, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. This is on the ground over to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now, Matt Carpenter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Wong at second with 2 down. Two pitches fouled away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping into the box, Cole Hamels. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And a decent swing from Hamels there, but he comes up empty, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, number 60.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And the next to bat will be Francisco Arcia. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert.
Stepping up to the plate, Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
50th pitch of the game on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. There's Baez. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Hopefully that triple is the kick he needed to get him out of this slump. Got to feel real good to hit one hard and be able to run like that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. On the season, DeYoung is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
2-0 count, the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Alex Reyes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Ready once again, Daniel Descalso, 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far.
The second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Victor Caratini.
Into the box now, Victor Caratini. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Ready to take his hacks again, Javier Baez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 4-2. Now batting, Colton Wong. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Stepping into the box, Harrison Bader. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category.
Martinez.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bader, the runner at second with 1 away. Softly hit out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Standing in, Matt Carpenter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he fouls this one off. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Hayward at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Adam Wainwright takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Layoff, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, David Bodie, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 4, Tony Kemp.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. From the stretch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The pitcher, number 35, Cole.
Ready for another shot now, Paul Hamels. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now
hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on
this. Standing in now, Francisco Arcia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No hits to this point. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Riding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box now, Jed Jerko, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sliced hard but foul. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Paul DeYoung. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Digging in, Francisco Arcia, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Two-0 count, the pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Six runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, number 7, Victor Caratini.
The next Cub up, Victor Caratini. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Ball 1, well below the zone. A ball and a strike.
1-1. Oh, that's foul.
6 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. DeYoung into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals 2. Jairo Munoz is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher Wainwright.
Jairo Munoz.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He'll come in here at 259. 5 homers and 25 driven in. Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. And that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He loses him on ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So coming to the plate, Harrison Bader. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Wong leads off first with 1 away. And he takes a called strike 1. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Jose.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They still trail here at 6-2. John Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Striding into the box, Jason Hayward.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tied at 93, ball 1. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the lead is now 7-2.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Dominic Leone is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
The third baseman, number 13, David
Standing in now, David Bodie. Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled off. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 0-2 once more. No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Jerko backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Sylvester Ryder is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Chicago, number 30, Sylvester Ryder.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Popped him up. Molina is there. And that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 7 and the Cardinals 2. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Jed Jerko. Out in front of it, strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Hayward on the move. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. A swing and a ground ball to third. There's Descalso on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Standing in, Paul DeYoung. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. Caratini fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dakota Hudson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 43. Now playing shortstop.
In now, Francisco Arcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Jerko is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Wong takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Second baseman,
So striding in, Daniel Descalzo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Victor Caratini, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one.
Oh, that's off the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Wong moving to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Ready now, Yadier Molina. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo.
At the plate, Edmundo Sosa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ball 1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to center field. Almora is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. The catch is made, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Chicago Cubs, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Cole Hamels records win number 16 on the